Hi, this is Stephen from OWNorDisown. 1 year ago I reviewed the Dell XPS 13 and found it to be a great laptop. Very portable, looked sharp, and it had great battery life. The webcam was at the bottom, so they refreshed it and moved the webcam up to the top. On January the 7th, Dell will be releasing their XPS 13 9300, starting at $999. There will be a black and a white model. The chassis and lid are CNC machined out of 2 aluminum plates, making it very solid, and the display is made of durable Gorilla Glass 6. The keyboard deck is made from carbon fiber on the black model or woven glass fiber on the white model, helping to keep the weight down and the heat away from the user. With a width of 11.6 inches and a depth of 7.8 inches, they managed to squeeze a 13.4 inch display into a 11-inch laptop. Now they did this by having a 4-side edge-to-edge design. With a 16:10 aspect ratio, the screen is 6.8% larger, whilst the laptop is 2% smaller, and having an incredible 91.5% screen-to-body ratio. Now the bottom chin has also been reduced from 19.5mm to 4.6mm, making the screen pop. Panel options include a 1080p touch or non-touch with 100% sRGB color gamut and an 1800:1 contrast ratio, or a 4K 500 nit HDR 400 touch display with a 90% DCI P3 color gamut. All touch displays will have an anti-smudge coating. The 720p webcam is located up top and is Windows Hello enabled. The edges are diamond cut to give a super clean edge that is scuff resistant and is razor thin at 14.8mm, and is home to some sizable 2.5 watt speakers that use Waves Max audio, which I have always found to be good. The XPS 13 has 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports with a display port, each having 4 PCIe Express lanes and support power delivery. They will ship a USB Type-C to Type-A adapter in the box. The only other ports are a microSD card slot and a 3.5mm headphone mic jack. They use rubber dome keycaps, and they are 9% larger than previous and have a 1mm distance of travel. The power button doubles as a fingerprint reader. A built-in sensor actually allows you to open the lid and power up in milliseconds no matter what power state you are in. Now under the hood we have an Intel 10th Gen 10nm Ice Lake CPU, an i3 all the way to an i7 with Intel Iris Plus graphics. And for gaming, it's quite a big step up from the Intel 630 graphics. Here I compare it to the MX250 to 25W part, and for AAA titles you may need to lower it down to 720p, but for games like Rainbow Six Siege, Overwatch and Grand Theft Auto, that type of thing, you'll probably get decent frame rates. Grand Theft Auto, expect around about 50 FPS. But remember, you've got those Thunderbolt 3 ports as well, so you can use an eGPU if you should wish. For the RAM, it uses a speedy 3733MHz low-powered DDR4 running in dual channel. You have 4GB, 8, 16 and 32GB, but bear in mind it is soldered onto the motherboard. And for storage, we go from 256GB up to 2TB PCI Express. Now I imagine there's only actually one M.2 slot. Now the battery is 52 watt hours and is actually rated up to 19 hours of runtime using the 1080p display, but as usual, take this with a grain of salt. I would expect closer to about 10 to 12 hours. It also has the killer AX1650 Wi-Fi card built on the Intel Wi-Fi 6 chipset, so that is pretty good. In addition to the Windows 10 model, Dell are launching the Linux-based Developer Edition, which uses their Ubuntu 18.04 LTS, and that's pre-installed. Now I hope to see the XPS 13 9300 in person at CES on the 7th of January, so make sure to subscribe for details of that, and I'd like to thank you for watching. Bye now.